Sunday worship, a sin leading to destruction. Most of the world believes Sunday worship is harmless, even holy. It's seen as the Christian day of rest, the Lord's Day. But what if that belief is not only wrong, but deadly? What if Sunday worship is actually a sin that leads to destruction? Let's begin with the foundation. Genesis 2:2-3 says, "And on the seventh day God ended his work, and he rested. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it." That day is Saturday, the seventh day of the week. God didn't bless Sunday, Monday, or any other day. He sanctified the seventh day alone. Later, in Exodus 20:8-11, God commanded, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy." He didn't say, "Pick any day you want." He didn't say the Sabbath could be moved. This command was written by God's own hand on stone, eternal, unchanging. Nowhere in the Bible does God ever change the Sabbath from the seventh day to the first. Jesus kept the Sabbath, Luke 4:16. The apostles kept the Sabbath, Acts 13:42-44. The New Testament repeatedly refers to Sabbath observance, but never once calls Sunday holy. So where did Sunday worship come from? History points directly to the Roman Catholic Church. In their own words, the Church substituted Sunday for Saturday by the plenitude of that divine power which Jesus Christ bestowed upon her. Catholic Record, 1923. This was not a divine change. It was a human rebellion. It was a direct fulfillment of Daniel 7:25, which says a power would think to change times and laws. The Sabbath is both a time and a law, and Sunday worship is the result of that blasphemous change. So why is Sunday worship a sin? Because sin is defined in 1 John 3:4. Sin is the transgression of the law. The fourth commandment is God's law. To replace it with man's tradition is to sin. Mark 7:7-9 speaks directly to this. "In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. Full well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition." Sunday worship may feel right, but it's rebellion in disguise. It's not just error, it's iniquity. Now, consider the final judgment. Revelation 14:9-10 gives a solemn warning. "If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God." The mark of the beast is not a chip or a barcode. It's enforced Sunday worship. When Sunday observance is made law and people choose it knowingly over God's Sabbath, they receive the mark of the beast. And Revelation is clear. Those who receive that mark will be destroyed in God's wrath. Isaiah 66:15-16 warns, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." This is the fate of those who reject his law, including the Sabbath. To all skeptics and non-believers, here is the challenge. Find a single verse where God changed the Sabbath to Sunday. Show where Jesus or the apostles worshipped on Sunday as the new holy day. Prove that God's law was abolished and replaced with church tradition. You cannot, because the truth remains unshaken. Sunday worship is not of God. It is the ultimate deception of man. The world has been lulled into false worship, but God is calling you to wake up, to return to his commandments, to keep his holy day. Don't follow the majority to destruction. Don't trade truth for tradition. Sunday worship is a sin, and that sin leads to destruction.